Ella, how was that?
It was insane. It was like really freaky, but like it was so cool. But yeah, it was scary.
Kate, what was
It was so good. I honestly thought my friends would think I was joking, but they freaked out and they started like panicking and they didn't know what to do.
What about your friends? Ella? Were they...
I don't know, like one of my friends was freaking out, but the other one was just kind of like what and just like threw popcorn at me. So it was fun.
Do you think it was effective? Do you think it worked?
Yeah, I think so because it was such a big shock that I reckon people would just go whoa and like check out what it's about, you know?
You thought, what do you
Yeah,
think?
definitely the same. I think my friends are definitely going to go home and do the click to save, because I know at least a couple of my friends are driving now and it's like they got really scared.
Thank you, ladies.
Okay.
So how was that?
So much fun. It was really just before we had to go on. My butterflies were going, and it was very nerve-wracking. But as soon as you spring out of the seat, you're in character, and it's just sort of like a lot of fun to make people think that you're dying. It was really
What was
good.
the reaction of the people around you?
I didn't actually know because I was sort of couldn't really see anyone. So I heard a few screams and I saw a girl get carried away. So I hope she's okay. But it was really fun.
I think the message gets through. Do you think it's an effective way of getting
Definitely,
the message to new drivers?
yeah, it's definitely a new creative way of putting across a message, and I think a lot of young people don't really think about the impact, and they sort of think, oh, that will never happen to me, but to see your friends bloodied up is really powerful, and it would really have made an impact, so yeah.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Dylan, how was that?
Yeah, it was good. It was enjoyable.
What was the reaction of your friends?
Majority, they were shocked and confused, but then after they sort of saw the blood and they realised that it was a bit of a prank, they had a bit of a laugh themselves.
Do you think they could have helped you in the real, had it been real?
Well, the one I was sitting next to is a lifeguard, so I think he probably could have, but the rest of them would have had no hope whatsoever. I would have been dead.
And what about your friends, Amber? What was their reaction?
Yeah, they were looking around, they screamed, and then they looked at me and were like, oh, it's fake. It's just Amber acting. She's a part of it. So they weren't very sympathetic.
But do you think they could have helped you? Did you get that, oh, yeah, okay, well, if it was real?
I think the guy who's had first aid training probably could. My girlfriend probably would have just started screaming.
You said they screamed.
Yeah.
Did that shock you?
A little bit. It helped me get into it a bit more and kind of made it a bit more real, not reacting to the funny things they were saying, and I kind of got into it a bit, which helped. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Chelsea, how was that for you? What was your reaction on impact?
I was one of the actors, so I was pretty nerve-wracking actually.
What was the reaction of your friends around you?
They laughed.
Do you think they laughed out of helplessness or because they sort of knew what was going on?
I think they kind of had it sussed. They thought it was very suspicious to get these free movie tickets.
Okay. Do you think they could have helped you in a real situation?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. What about you? What was going on around you?
I was so nervous because I was worried because I was a blood capsule person, and I was so worried that I'd put it in at the wrong moment or that I'd forget to do it at all, but I did it all right. And my friends, some of them were a bit concerned to start with, but then after a while they were like, oh, you know, she's just playing a prank on us kind of thing.
Concerned or not, do you think they could have helped you?
Well, one of my friends who was there, she has a first aid certificate, so I'd like to think that she would have helped me, but a lot of them would have had absolutely no idea what to do, so yeah.
There was a lot of nervous laughter out there, wasn't
Yeah.
there? It was like that, what do I do now? And they try to make
I think
notes.
a lot of people don't realise how important it really is to know first aid. Like, I come from a family of like health professionals, so I've sort of grown up with that, but a lot of people just have no idea about how they would help someone in that kind of situation.
Fantastic. Ladies, thank you. How was that on that moment of impact? What was your reaction?
Yeah, I was pretty shocked. I wasn't actually watching because I knew something was coming, but no,
expected it.
Yeah, it was pretty weird when there's all people lying around, didn't know what to do. Hey?
Did you feel helpless? Didn't you?
Yeah, just didn't know what to do. Yeah.
Did you jump? Did you sort of go, what happens next? Or
Kind of just had a look around, didn't know what to do. I guess just looked around. Everyone was a bit shocked, so yeah, that's
has
it.
it made you think maybe you should do some first aid before you jump behind the wheel of a car? Or
Yeah, for sure. So you know what you're doing and stuff.
and what about you? How was your experience?
Yeah, more or less the same, hey. Like, just really shocked me.
Did you know what to do? Would you have known what to do if that was real?
No, I wouldn't, hey. Like, yeah, just really shocked me.
There was a lot of nervous laughter out there. You could sort of go, people going, well, what happens now? Or what, is that how you felt? Was it sort of like,
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, like I said, like Nelm said, we really expected it, and yeah, yeah, yeah. So never.
Thanks, guys. And I asked Nick, what was your reaction when that crash happened and you turned around and you saw people that had been injured? What was your reaction?
Thought someone died. Yeah, thought somebody died.
And what did you do? What was your...
I don't really know. I was quite upset. Didn't really know what was happening.
Feeling of helplessness?
Yeah.
And has it made you think maybe you should do some first aid? Has it sort of gone...
Kind of, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. But it worked, it had some impact on you, obviously. Okay, Sierra, what about you? What was your reaction when you saw...
I was terrified because it was my best friend that actually did it. So I was terrified. I didn't know what to think. Very scary.
And what did she look like?
Well, she forgot to pass out, so she started shaking as if she was having a seizure instead, with blood all over her. Very scary.
And did you feel helpless or did you...
Yeah, completely. Didn't know what to do. I was calling for him.
Does it make... Imogen, how
Yes.
was that for you?
Oh, it was very nerve-wracking getting, you know, all the blood and getting it right and getting the timing right, so...
What was the reaction of your friends?
Well, my friends in particular, they come to a lot of drama things, so they weren't really surprised. They were just throwing popcorn down my shirt. But no, I think a few people on the other side of me were quite shocked. That was a good reaction.
Compassionate friendship. I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh
Do
yeah.
you think they could have helped you had it been a real situation? Though?
Well, a few of my friends have done first aid course, but a lot haven't, so I think this is a really good opportunity to kind of shock them a little, to show them, you know, what they need to do this sort of course and know what to do.
Jane, what about you? What was your experience? Like, what happened on the point of impact? What was your friend's reaction?
They told me they could see the sponge in my hair, but they were really confused. They didn't know if they were supposed to help me. They were like, oh, should we be doing something? And they were really shocked, and it was kind of good for me because I knew that they were going to be a bit shocked and a bit kind of confronted by it. So that, from that point of view, it was pretty effective.
Do you think they could have helped you?
I don't know. They're kind of soft types, I gotta say. They probably could have got help for me, but I don't know if they themselves would have.
Do you think it's an effective way of getting the message across to
Definitely.
young people?
It's a great way to engage with younger people and across social media and that sort of thing. So I think it's...
Will you be clicking online to see it a bit
Oh,
more?
yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that kind of scared us as
Oh,
well.
it did.
Watching the video so many times. Oh, my God. Yeah, so definitely.
Ladies, thanks very much. Enjoy your
Thank
evening.
you.
No worries, thank you.